Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum with the Pokémon Master Challenge. Last time we uncovered the mysteries of purification of Shadow Pokémon, purifying a good chunk of our team members so far. And this episode we are currently in the midst of my battle to see what all the ruckus is about. While we're on the screen, can I just say the character models for this game look great on the left for like the main characters. The character models for Brendan and May. What happened? What happened there? They look awful. I don't know. It's just something that I never really noticed because I haven't really connected to these games to like battle against Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. But one thing I've neglected to mention up until now somehow is Generation 3 Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald have like my favorite rendition of the Pokemon main theme. And when you go into this battle mode menu, it plays the Pokemon main theme from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, like specifically. And it's honestly my favorite, maybe not my favorite rendition, like I feel like it could have a bit more energy to it, but there's a certain section towards the end of this version of the song that I love that is not in any other version of the Gen 3 theme, but I love it. But yeah, even here, like the character models, like look at Brendan's hat, like what is that? Like why is it's so spiky? Like I don't know. I don't think it's meant to be that spiky. Now maybe this is like just a weird way to start the stream, but like I just want to let this play out. I'm gonna go to the full screen again and just let this song play out for a bit. I will talk over it once it gets to the part that I'm talking about, but just have a listen. It's those bells, those are what make this so special. I don't know why, I just love how they're just there. It's never in any other rendition of this main theme, but they're there and I love it. Anyway, I could listen to that on loop for quite a while. I definitely have in the past. Anyway, that was all I wanted to show there with that is just my favorite Generations theme has like a remix in this game, and it's a very good remix. Anyway, let's return to our main gameplay. Right, I don't exactly remember where we left off. It was either like 7, 8, I think like number 7 or 8 on the climb. Let's see, Yanma is 1 door away, 1 gauge away. Mantine is what, about 1.5, basically 1, so we're getting through it rightly. But I don't know what just happened there, but my eyes saw this little gray shadow right above my head as just like a blur. I thought my eyes were breaking for a second, like, oh no, this is it. Blindness has finally struck me. Stricken? Struck. Anyway, gotta do this slow ascent. I keep forgetting just how slow the run speed is in this game. And by run speed, I mean there is only one speed. There is no B button to be held. You just go at this. This is the speed. Also, I should have checked. Umbreon, yeah, you guys are same level, so I'll just keep Umbreon up in the lead for now. I still haven't really figured out what party I'm going to be using, but I think it's mostly just going to be more of a utility thing for this game, you know, just using Pokemon that are helpful for capture and stuff. Because that's what we're really going to struggle with. Okay, we're at number 7. All 6 were defeated. Sheesh, what with those incompetence? Who's incompetent here? Me? Doing. This is where the buck stops. I better get my phone ready so I can look at voices that I need to be doing. Hunter Ouija? Ouija. Okay, well, this guy's getting a Waluigi voice now. He's starting with Graveler and Vibrava. And there we go. There's the voice list. I don't know if I'm going to need this right away. Alright, so Graveler, Vibrava. I'm expecting an Earthquake from Graveler. So let's go for Confuse Ray just to start it off. And Shadow Rush for Vibrava. Kind of considered Sonic Boom there, but this will probably do more. I assume that did more. I don't actually know. Rock Tomb. I'm glad that missed, actually. That'd be quite bad, actually. Rock Tomb's not super strong, but it is 4 times effective. Love it. Honestly, I'd be very curious if we were to run a counter on how many times confused Pokemon hit themselves in this game, what the stats would be. I don't want to just leave Vibrava hanging about, but I think I got to get rid of Graveler here. I think it's going to be a bigger problem. So it's time to bully. Okay, not bad. I think one more of those will be grand. And a flinch. We'd love to see that. Okay. I tell you what, I'm going to go bite. And I think Sonic Boom on Graveler. I think that should hopefully take it out. Alright. And we got a Sand Slash. Ah, damn. Oh well. You did good, Yanma. Alright, let's just see what the gauges are. So, Quagsire is barely higher. No water type move, but that's alright. I've been listening to like Pokémon Colosseum remixes between sessions, and every time I'm sitting there just listening, I'm like, what a stream. But then I'm sitting there also being like, I don't know what thumbnail to pick. The ever-present problem of stream, but no thumbnail. I'm sorry, did they both dig? I saw Vibrava dig, but then I grabbed my drink and I just didn't pay attention. Not really, I think I can do on this turn. I guess I'll switch into Manzine. If someone's attacking Quagsire, then if I send out Quillfish, it's gonna get hit, but I don't know, I might as well try and reduce their heart gauges while I'm at this. Its poison type would be good to be switched into, but hopefully they're both targeting Umbreon, which means they'll go for Mantine. That's my expectation, at least, anyway. And I appear to be wrong. I was very wrong. Damn, sorry, Quillfish. It's gonna be a lot of running up and down this mountain. I'm gonna go send out Espeon. I think their special attack is just gonna make this a little bit easier. Alright, Bubble Beam on Second Slash. We'll get rid of Vibrava at the very least. Another Rock Tomb, but no connection there. That's good. And hopefully this is a one and done. Not quite. Well, that went a little bit messier than I was expecting.
You put an end to me! Wah!
Easy. That's right, that's how he sounds.
You made me lose! They're not going to hire me again after this!
Alright. Well, I mean, I only lost 2 of them. Yeah, I'll put Mantine up front. See if me just running all the way back. Because Umbreon didn't get hit. Oh my god, move, Barry. This is one of those main places where it's like, I want to just go past you now. Nope, I guess I'm just gonna get stuck. Okay, well that was a bad example, but you know, you saw it there for a moment.
I guess we're all a little guilty of underestimating you. You've earned some respect, but I'll make you regret ever having come here.
Ooh, different battle music for a Cipher Peon. Kiss on these nuts. Oh, I'm hilarious. She's got a Houndour and a Coughing. We led with Umbreon, okay, so we're not at a disadvantage. And then Mantine at the very least has Bubble Beam. Although, I suppose Espeon would have been good for Coughing, so it would have been fine either direction. Right, then let's do this. Houndour uses Torment. Torment's one of those moves I can never remember what it does. And then all it says is subjected to Torment. Is it the one? It might be the one that's like you can't use the same move more than once. So you have to use a different move every turn, but I don't remember. Oh, Feint Attack. Same dilemma as my Absol in the main series. Do I teach Feint Attack or do I keep Bite for the chance for for flinching? This never misses at the very least. Taunt. Using only attacking moves. I mean, I could get rid of Taunt and then have Feint Attack as like a backup option. And then like make a decision later. Because like if I get my accuracy reduced a whole bunch, then Feint Attack's just handy to have. We got a Duskull. That was good. Will-O-Wisp. Kinda want to hit Coughing again. But super effective though. Yeah. Ah, damn it, Mantine. Memento. That kills itself to like do a heavy stat reduction, I think. Oh wow, its eyes disappeared. Well, that is its normal failing animation. That's fucking creepy. And a Curlia. They really want to hit Mantine for some reason. Mantine is going to be getting called, so nothing to worry about. Like a bus. Duskull's 3D model here is quite cool. I think it looks kind of like clean in like the modern games, but I think that's just a general issue where like even Curly is doing like her little dance here. I don't know if she does that in like the main games these days, but I don't think so. I don't know, classic old people yells about old games being better move right there. Just be like, oh, I remember when the Pokemon models had animation and better. Wow, that. Oh, I suppose I got my attack physically reduced quite heavily. Ah, it is Torment that does the you can't use the same one twice in a row. Okay, nice.
It isn't right. I shouldn't lose.
I feel bad? Question mark?
I shouldn't have battled you in the first place. Why? I'm sad.
Well, I sure showed her. Okay, Mantine's almost done.
You've done well to get here, but there's no next battle for you after this. I'll destroy you thoroughly.
Cipher Peon Baron. Bear. I got nothing. Double Geodude. At least Mantine will kill unless it goes into hyper mode. This is just going to be a magnitude fest. So stupid. And then what we're gonna see a Golem. Step it up a little bit. Sand Slash. Oh, big boomies. Ooh. That's a dead Mantine. Wow, nearly took out Sand Slash for me. Alright, well, Quagsire. Some of these Pokemon have some goofy ass cries. I can't believe the Sand Slash is outspeeding me. Is Sand Slash a fast Pokemon? I would have thought it was kind of slow. Even though, like, you know, it just rolled into a spin dash Sonic style, but I don't know, I'm just so used to, like, ground and rock type Pokemon being generally slow Pokemon. And I think I remember, like, Sandshrew from the brief time I used it being slow.
Why are you so outrageously strong?
Cause I eat my Weetabix.
Don't get a swelled head just because you beat me. Master Dakim will deflate your pride real quick.
This fucking weirdo looking dude over there? Yeah, I think we're gonna go heal properly this time. And let's actually investigate. Alright, not quite ready for any of them to be purified. But I am gonna be swapping out party members for this upcoming fight. For reasons that is very obvious from the thumbnail. And the title, to a degree. But we must go. And be prepared for this to be the entire episode, because I'm catching everything in a Pokeball. That's all I'm saying. You know what's happening. Everything in Pokeball. I'm sorry. Oh, this feels longer on the way down. Hello.
Thank you for waiting. Take your balls, boy.
Right, let's switch out. And this time I'll bring the correct Pokemon with me. I'll bring Slugma with Yawn. I think that's going to be more beneficial to this fight. I'm going to switch out for Quagsire. And save, because we might have to re-attempt this a couple times. I just remembered that if I have to re-attempt, I have to get up and manually reset the console. Fuck. I need, like, a big stick or something that can reach my GameCube to press the reset button. Oh yes, I'm also going to put Espeon out front. I wonder. I'm gonna look up while we're on the way here what the catch rate is, because I don't know if it is different for Colosseum. I've heard that the catch rates are different in Colosseum, but I don't know how different. Colosseum catch rates. Okay. Right. I need to refer to my notes. This character is not yet named. Or is not yet part of the game. So let's see, what voices have I used? So well, I'm probably gonna butcher this, but let's give it a whirl.
Fine. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over. Humph. This is what happens to stubborn who don't do as I say.
Which one is, who is saying this? Is this the guy on the floor? Because I think it's the guy standing up, because like he's saying to the guy on the ground, how can you refuse a battle? But anyway.
You treacherous swine! How could you refuse to battle? Urgh!
Oh no, it was the guy on the floor.
Treacherous! You didn't really think that a worm like you could win. All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab.
I hate this guy's design, pose, and everything. Like, it's parts like this where I got to in Colosseum where I was like, I don't know if this game's for me. Like, I very much like games based on like visual. And this guy is just like, what are you doing? Who designed this and what's wrong with him? Why does he look like he's got like a big purple loincloth and yet he doesn't need it, he's got clothes on? Why is he designed this way? I don't like it. Anyway,
Who are you?
that's not the voice.
Ah, yes. Who are you? What were my underlings doing? That outfit of yours. You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Shellby's forest. And now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakim. Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones so you'll never even think of bothering me again. Cipher Admin Dakim would like to battle.
And he starts off with Matang, level 37, and Golem, level 38. This might be tough. Maybe I should have led with Umbreon, but I think in Generation 3, Steel still resists Dark type, so Dark isn't super effective against Matang. Okay, well let's figure this out. I'm gonna throw up a Reflect because I think there's gonna be some Earthquakes heading our way. And then we're gonna use Bubble Beam on Golem. Or he's gonna use Protect. Okay, that makes sense too. Matang's using it. Okay, that's fine. Good resistance. Mantine obviously is unaffected, so that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna use Helping Hand and Bubble Beam, because I think it will take it down anyway, but I think this doubles the damage this move does. Like the next attack. They're gonna switch out using Protect, I see. Weird how Helping Hand has priority over Protect there. Alright, Golem is down. Realistically, we can probably assume that Marshtomp will be using Earthquake this time. And then Matang will be using Protect. So I'm gonna Confusion Marshtomp. And I'll use Supersonic on it as well. Oh, no Protects this turn. Okay, we land the Supersonic, that's good. Oh, Matang is using Earthquake anyway. I think I might have got it backwards. I think I meant to say that Matang would be using Earthquake and Marshtomp would be using Protect. Which means that I did the complete wrong move there by mistake. But thankfully it didn't negatively impact me. Okay, I don't know what way to play this. None of these are really good for Metang. I think we'll just hedge our bets and go for both of them. So I'll do a Supersonic on Metang. And then Confusion to take down Marshtomp. So yeah, no Protect on Marshtomp, that's okay. And no Protect on Metang again, it's just still going for Earthquake. Which is only hitting Espeon, so I don't know why they don't just change their move. Now the Earthquake will hit Camerupt at the very least, which is good. That'll help. I was watching Spider-Man with my dad. No problem. Welcome. Oh, that wasn't Earthquake. Oh, interesting. Okay, right, let's Helping Hand and Bubble Beam Camerupt again. I think it's going to be another case of Protect on one member and then Earthquake on the other, but I think it's going to be Camerupt, which thankfully is nice and slow. No, I got it wrong. Not a good sign, but it's still just Espeon. Thought it'd be shorter, but finally I've arrived. It's okay. Right. I'm going to go for Reflect, and then Bubble Beam. This time Camerupt shouldn't be able to Protect, and it hasn't because we went first. But another 4 times effective Bubble Beam, it should be enough, realistically, but just with the level difference, it's a wee bit worrying. Okay, yep, it's fine. So Camerupt is down. And on to the final Pokemon, Entei! A legendary beast from Johto is a Shadow Pokemon. If it wasn't obvious from the box art stuff at the bottom here, but yes, we have our first legendary to try and defeat here. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to capture it. Oh, that's not good. Didn't account for him earthquaking himself. That's actually dreadful. Okay, really didn't account for that. So we're still going Pokeballs only. I'm going to switch for that turn to give Umbreon a chance to come in and get rid of the Metang, but I'm not liking our odds here. Let's throw a Pokeball and hope for the best, because as always, Pokeballs only is the self-inflicted challenge I've applied to myself, so this might be what we're doing all night. It might be a Metang focus I need to do in future, because I didn't expect it to be the problem. Well, I also didn't know what the team was. I haven't been looking these up ahead of time or anything. I have Confuse Ray available here. It's using it again. Stop! You're just gonna kill Entei. One more and it's done. Alright, Umbreon, you gotta use Confuse Ray and stop it from attacking. Again, we will have another chance to catch it in the future, but I would like to catch it here. I'm not even getting a chance to put this guy to sleep with my Slugma. Oh, the burn. It also outspeeds Umbreon, which is not a good sign. It means it's probably going to go down before it can get a chance to hit Metang. And I really need Metang to fuck off. This is not going to go well. Not at all. Okay, looks like we got a one shake on that one. Shadow Rush isn't helping. Okay, Umbreon down, didn't get to land a hit on... What do I even have on my squad that can do anything about this? I think I'm just gonna bring out the Slugma and go for yawn and hope that it gets put to sleep and caught before Metang manages to hit another Earthquake. Problem is, with Slugma on the field, it is absolutely going to be using Earthquake again. And I could Earthquake, or I could yawn Metang, but I think I just got to go for the Entei. Full focus. It keeps hitting itself, so we are getting lucky here. Yawn coming out from Slugma. Oh no, my Reflect. Okay. You do have Flamethrower. I'm going to use Flamethrower on Metang, and then use this as my chance for another ball. Metang, if you could just continue to hit yourself. I think the confusion's going to wear off on this turn. I've been lucky enough that it's been on every single turn and hit itself every single turn. Stop shadow rushing yourself. Ah, no fucking Flamethrower either. Goddamn. Okay, well, as long as Metang hits itself, I get at least one turn of hitting it with sleep in play. Send out Yanma because it has Supersonic I can use on Metang as well. Yeah, there's the confusion gone. It's using Psychic. Okay. Positive. I guess he doesn't want to KO his own... Jesus Christ. His own Entei. And it's asleep. Okay. This is the best chance we're going to get. It's Supersonic Metang. You also had Supersonic, I guess. So, let me see. Which one of you... Yeah, it doesn't matter. One of you throws a ball, the other one uses Supersonic. It's going to be the same either way. Come on, sleep red HP Entei. Come on. Come on. I was just reading a post there about catch rates, and apparently some Pokemon that are usually easier are harder, and Pokemon like Entei are actually easier in Colosseum. No, maybe that's people using Ultra Balls, unlike me, but we'll see. I do remember the Beast being surprisingly easy to capture, someone says, but I don't remember how it went for anything else. I'm curious to see what the explanation is. Okay, I'm in deep trouble. Quillfish is poison, so that will hopefully give a target to Metang to use Psychic on. So let's use a Pokeball on Quillfish's turn. And then Supersonic on Mantine's turn. All this can be solved if you just let me catch you. Yes! First attempt! Hell yes, okay. I was getting very worried there with the amount of earthquakes he was just farting out. Well, so much for me saying this is going to be all night, although the problem is we now have to actually beat the Metang. I think I gotta still focus on Supersonicing it, because I need it to hit itself. It's gonna be bulky and hard to take. Maybe it's not gonna be bulky after all. What am I talking about? But I am aware that I have a... Ah, fuck you. I've got an Espeon that's basically dead in the back. So I need to be mindful. I mean, granted, if I lose the fight, Entei still gets captured as far as I'm aware. Okay, I'm gonna use Helping Hand and Shadow Rush. Double the damage, and hopefully a big hit. Snag? Is that the word you're looking for? It wasn't enough. Mantine's still basically at full health besides hitting itself there. You're going for Earthquake again. It doesn't seem like you have any other physical moves besides this, so I think we're okay. I think you've only got Psychic. I need to determine, right. Mantine. Didn't your stats get debuffed? Isn't that part of the issue? 65. It is a special. I'm going to use Bubble Beam. I think that's better. I just realized, like, if it entered Hyper Mode, it would have really fucked everything up. Besides the fact it has an increased chance for crit. It would have fucked itself up by, like, stalling for an extra turn. But we beat Dakim on the first attempt. Caught Entei in the Pokeball on the first battle. So that went way better than I expected.
Wow, you meddlesome pest! The way you handled those Pokemon with your audacious skill! Who are you?
Oh, it's Scrub. Oh, did I write down a voice for Scrub? I don't think I did. I didn't expect to see them ever again. Well, I'm gonna put a voice in now. I also don't know which one Scrub is. Is it the guy or the girl? I don't know. Okay. Brace your ears. I've decided on the most annoying voice for this character because their name is literally Scrub.
Master Dakim.
Ah, Scrub! You were hopelessly outclassed against him. You had zero chance of winning. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there.
As you wish, sir.
I seem to have pooped a sparkly, glittery thing. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You'd better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting.
You literally had a legendary Pokemon, my guy. How much stronger can it be? We found a Fatisk. Ow, that wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue, thank you. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm Barry, and this is Adam. We're glad to see you. Barry explained everything that had happened to Vander. He knows what happened to him. What you've told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. Try saying that 5 times fast. Training track, training track, training track, It's not that difficult. It's said that the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. Was that item box always there? But here, I want you to have this. The Time Flute.
But, are you certain? May we really have something this precious?
Of course you may. I'd rather have you use that Time Flute than have those crooks take it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. Okay, bye! What do we find? TM47. Did I? Oh, maybe that was a new one, because I think that's Thief. It's Steelwing. I don't know. Maybe that... I don't know. Well, anyway, we know I have a legendary Pokemon. It is level 40, so it probably isn't needed to be used right away. We'll probably deal with it later. How we doing in terms of purification? You're not quite done, you're not quite done. All three of you are like just barely not quite done. And then there's Slugma. So let's just put these back where it's supposed to be. But yeah. Usually I don't use legendaries, but obviously I have to use them to purify them. So we'll use them later whenever we're more into the 40s. And obviously through this list, I'm doing everyone sort of in order. But there we go. We caught a Shadow Entei in a Pokeball. I like that. Well, I half expected to be doing that for a good chunk of the episode. So in a way, oh no, in a way also, hooray, I get to make actual progress today. Because I genuinely thought I was going to be here a long time. Have I healed up? I don't imagine I have. No, I haven't. That fight went better than I expected. So we got a Fidisk. And I don't know if we've been told where to go next. They mentioned the lab. Maybe if I go out here, someone will tell me something. You two are amazing. It's great that you saved Vander and got rewarded with the time flute. I heard that you could summon Selby with it at Relic Forest. Maybe they want me to go and do that, but I'm not going to. Good, good. Well done. You, a trainer whose heart is just and pure. Stay on the path of the just and good. But that's that, and this is this. Oh yes, I'm the move deleter. Oh yeah, I mentioned last time how you don't seem overly necessary, but I guess some Pokemon can learn Surf. When training is resumed, I'm going to aim to beat 9 trainers in a row. I doubt I'd go farther since the 10th trainer is Vander. Ehehehe. Yeah, he did so well. He lost to the guy. Well, actually, no, they didn't even have a fight. I think they just punched. Those trainers who taken over Mount Battle went off running. What happened inside there? I wonder. You made the bad guys run off? That's so hard to believe. I'm sorry, but I want to see the proof with my own eyes. Oh, shit! I thought she was going to say that and just keep running. I was not expecting a battle. Weren't we just talking about you drawing today, though, Brisk? Your Kobe so much of porn! A Pikachu and a Vulpix. Okay. God, everyone is so much higher level than my Espeon and Umbreon. I am worried that I'm not leveling them up nearly as high as they need to be. Right, I think I gotta weirdly focus on Pikachu because it's got Electric against Mantine. But no, I'm glad to hear that you're drawing. Light screen. Well, that's far from ideal. I have you on my TV. Woo woo woo. There was your first mistake. Oh, new move. So fire is a peculiar ray that may confuse the target. So it's just confusion, but better. Neat. I'll take that. I was going to repeat it, but I don't know if that's actually crossing the line. All right, sweet. So that's pretty good. There is a special defense buff going on their side at the minute, but I think just go for it. These are my best moves. Drawing for a couple of days, but before there was a huge gap for months. Oh, damn. The voice I give Dakeem is not well practiced enough because my vocal cords, or rather my throat, is like, ow! This is sandpaper! And is not happy with me for doing that. It hurts. And that deliciously cold beverage made it tingle and burn. I'm so happy we have a stronger move now. I've been worried about, like, how stagnant Espeon and Umbreon were feeling with just having the same moveset since the start of the game, basically. I'm convinced now. Yeah, you sit the fuck down and get back in your place. Did you go in there and help? No, you fucking ran in circles like, I know you. You'll be able to protect the world's peace, I bet. Aye, but I'll still make fun of you. I want proof that you did it. Oh, I can't stand up for myself. Stupid asshole. I thought she meant, like, go in and show me the Entei, and I was like, I'll show you the Entei. So yeah, I don't know where they want us to go next. I'm going to Agate Village. I'm not going to go and use the Time Flute, but basically it can purify excuse me. It can purify a Shadow Pokemon fully without the need of opening its heart gauge at all. You can just use the item and it does it fully. Oh, Barry, I heard there was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. I did do a battle. Should I go heal? I mean, I should just to be fully healed at all times, but like, it's such minimal amount of damage. It's like, I don't wanna. But the problem is I'm also doing the self-inflicted challenge of not healing in battle, which is why, you know, I didn't heal my Espeon or do anything like that against Dakeem. It's like, I am mitigating myself and I don't need to, but It adds to the stakes, eh? And then when I tried, there was a period of like 2 weeks when I tried. I just couldn't do a thing. I began to believe that I just lost interest altogether. I mean, yeah, it happens sometimes. You just fall out of favor of things. I mean, again, like, not to always turn it on to myself, but like that was me with YouTube for a long time. It's like, I don't know if I'm feeling this anymore. Like, am I just doing it out of like a self-afflicted obligation? And then eventually it always comes back around. This Pokemon series is kind of the thing that like helped me go like, I fucking love doing this, and like get back into it again.
For some reason, playing a card game. Barry and Adam, it's good to see you back. So, how goes it? Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle? I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter. And, of course, Adam.
What do you mean she didn't fucking do anything?
I see. So Vander conferred the time flute upon you. Then what are you waiting for? Depart from the relic forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah, yes, there's something I'd forgotten. Adam, may I have the number of your PD, thing? Good, I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals, ho ho ho!
Alright, well, he wants me to go use the time flute, but I don't wanna? Maybe you have to. But I don't wanna. I wanna save it. I need items. I actually haven't bought items in a while, and like, yes, I'm not using them mid-fight, but between fights, it would save me a lot of trips back and forth from Pokemon centers. Right, so let's see. I don't have nearly as much money as I thought I would. What the hell? Let's see. I have 1 revive. So 4 potions, 1 super potion, 5 hyper potions. I completely forgot that I had the EXP share. Raises the power at normal type moves, quick claw. And we got the Macho Wrist, which is for EV training, which, I mean, like, I don't really need, like, I could sell these. I'm not here to EV train for fuck's sake, but like, it feels wasteful to get rid of these. Right. You sell super potions. Oh, good. It tells me the quantity held in here. Oh, good. Okay. Let's buy 9 of those. We got revives here already, so let's buy 4 of those. Okay, that's not bad. We've got like a decent little supply of things now then. Okay, let's go. I don't know where to go next. I mean, again, they might just want me to actually go and use the time flute, but I don't wanna. I mean, I suppose, I don't know. I don't want to use the time flute. I want to keep it. It's like using your rare candies. It's like, I don't want to use it. Fidget. Adam, Barry too. I'm glad to see you're okay. Wait, could it be? Isn't that the time flute? They say that you can call Celebi using that time flute, but I've heard that you can call Celebi only once, so be careful using the time flute if I were you. Then I don't want to do it. But I don't know what my next objective is. I'm just gonna try and leave. Maybe I'll go to Pyrite Town and talk to the mage, and if she's like, I'll go summon Celebi, then it's like, alright, I have no choice. Oh, Mr. Was this here before? I got an email.
Adam, this is Doken. We just nabbed a pair of goons that we think take orders from me and B. They may be worth seasoned for some intelligence. The police have them in jail, so come to Pyrite in a hurry.
I just fucking drove to this lab. The main gate is closed. There is a key slot. What is this? Removing the UFO forward. Out of context, this means nothing. I feel like I remember there being an item on the outside of this area, but I could be wrong. I'm just going to circle the perimeter. Take no prisoners. Oh, aha! 3 I just fucking bought revives. God damn it. I'm not ungrateful, but, you know. I could have saved like $4,500. Right. FireRed. Let's see. What? What did you just write? A what in a row? I don't know. Memory is like a fucking goldfish. Dude, you're the one quoting things to me in our chats earlier, being like, oh, remember you said this? And I'm like, bro, I don't remember shit. I'm gonna forget this entire stream. Oh, I was going to the jail. I don't need to go talk to this woman. Wait a minute, that guy's still there. What's happening with this guy's marriage? Today I've come to ask Fatine what I should have my fortune read about. Oh, this guy's fucking cooked. Like, he's so... What is it the kids say? He's so fortune-pilled right now. All he wants is to get fortunes from the woman. I don't remember the... I think I wrote down in this that Shirls is just also Barry Seals. Those suspects we arrested haven't spilled any beans. Not a thing. I reckon they're afraid of payback from their organization. Oh, wait, Adam, was it? Your PDA number, please. I'll be in touch with you just as soon as I hear anything. Hello. Oh, you want me to bust him out of jail? No. That's right. I wrote down these characters' names, Firma and Wreath, and I don't remember what voice I gave them at the time. I don't know if I have a voice to give them because it's 2 ladies, and I am a penis. Which means I don't do woman voice. My woman voice is, hello, it's me, woman. You know, I don't have the vocal cords to be woman. I don't know. I like the more I like force it, the cringier it's gonna be. Like, I think back to my Pokemon Moon playthrough and I'm like, what a cringy bitch I was to do like that Lily voice for the entire playthrough. Anyway, it's not gonna stop me. Let's see. And the problem is I'm just gonna make them all the same. Let's see. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be awful.
It's you. Get away from me.
Oh. Can I talk to the sleeper? Nope. I'm just gonna... write down what the other character's voice will be, if it ever matters. So it's gonna be these 2, isn't it? Right, I need to remember what fucking voice I gave these 2. I did write these ones down. So, Trudley. Oh, okay.
They said there'll be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But, you know, the guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar.
And then Folly. Okay.
Hey, you went and checked out the lab? Yeah, what could it be? I don't have a clue about what's going on at that lab.
Is that all?
Listen. Chief Shirls and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They came back to that creaky old building and we nabbed them on the spot.
Is that all? Nothing happened. Duking, you wasted my fucking time. Maybe I go talk to Duking. Alright. Let's see. Where I'm usually listening, well, you till remember you're gonna stream Link to the Past, right? I remember that. And if you say, when did I say that? I'm gonna jump out of your screen and get you. I don't remember that. Linda Belcher is voiced by a man and that works fine. I did not know that. I mean, yes, you can get away with it, and like some people can like pull off a voice that like can sound womanly enough. But you could maybe get away with it for like 1, maybe 2 female characters. I'm doing multiple. It's not easy. Anyway. Why can't I not remember how to do this voice all of a sudden? I know the voice I'm trying to do.
Adam, Chief Shell's arrested 2 women. They were Mayor B's underlings, but they're tough nuts to crack. The interrogators haven't made much headway. The police have them locked up in jail. You should go and help the chief with those 2.
I just went to the fucking jail, my guy. They don't want to talk to me. Maybe I talk to the chief again and he's like, ah, you see, okay, yeah, take the key. Give me the fucking key. Let me in. I'll beat him up. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I despawned the other girl. Like, the game's not even like widescreen or anything like that, so it's not like it's happening for that reason. Like, this girl isn't despawning, just the bed girl.
Maybe they were never really there.
Well, I'm lost again. Well, I'll go do the fortune telling now. Like, I could go back to the lab.
I see it. Deep under the ground, a swirling black cloud. I see it clearly. That black whirlpool of smoke is a new enemy. Go with caution. This won't be easy.
Okay, so they want me to go to the under. I know about the under because I played the game before, but like, has anything told me to go to the under and also how to get to the under? Because I actually don't remember how to get there. I don't think it's in here. That's an elevator. It comes from upstairs. Ah, God, I don't remember. This is where I'm a little bit like, I don't remember. Colosseum was many, many, many years ago. The windmill's operating perfectly, and it's all thanks to you. 30 long years of cranking gears, 60 long years of still cranking gears. Well, you can't beat a good crank, am I right? They want me to go to the under. How do I get there? Duking fucking brought me out here and was all like, oh, go talk to the criminals, and then the criminals didn't fucking talk to me. Huh. By the way, I'm confused. I'll just roam around for a bit until I figure it out. Well. I really hope they don't want me to use the fucking time flute and that's what's holding me up. Bye, Barry. I think I keep on going the long way to get to Egan. But I'll go talk to him again. See, I feel like I don't have to because your woman is like, go to the under. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is yet in the context of the video game. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I was gonna say, all this walking about, I'm sure, like, some of these guys are ready to be purified. Well, let's go do them. Just to get them out of the way. I am lost right now. I know I need to go to the under, but I don't remember how to get there. And I don't think I've been told yet how to get there. Okay, didn't even give me like a confirmation message there, so it's a bit weird I was gonna just use my time flute. It regained wing attack. Oops. Fucking Quillfish's just expression just not changing. Goofy ass. Okay. So yeah, I think... Okay, so I must have to like go in here and like use the time flute. Okay. Well, that's good. At least it won't trigger by accident. Right, let's go. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know what to do. I know where I'm supposed to go. The under. We got the F disc. Oh, wait. Oh, I do remember where to go, actually. It's so fucking, like... Yeah, you just gotta know. Because, like, no one gave me the information, but I've remembered that there's an elevator in the lair in Pyrite. Because I remember, like, yeah, I need to take, an elevator down to get there. Right. Well, that's good. At least I remembered. Honestly, I'm kind of just tempted to, like, hang about here for a little bit and get these two purified as well, because they're basically ready to go. I mean, Yanma is ready to go, basically. Dunsparce is gonna struggle, I think. Swablu's gonna struggle. In my Pokemon Ruby playthrough, the Swablu from the egg has just been really struggling. Like, it takes so long to evolve, and then when it does evolve, like, then it's good, but like, man, for a long part of the game, it is just awful. Even in the early game, despite the second gym being a fighting type gym, like, it struggled. That friggin' thing is so goofy. What thing? You're gonna have to specify what we're talking about here. Oh yeah, I do like the early 2000s graphics as well. I'm very nostalgic to like GameCube stuff. I think I'd probably very happily say that GameCube is my favorite like system. I mean, Switch is like pretty good too. I can't deny. Right, you know, like I say, I'm not gonna like exploit it much, but I'm gonna just hold down here for a little while and get this door open just for Yanma, because it's basically right there. I could hold it for a little bit longer and get Quagsire done too, just because that'll mean I can swap out some Pokemon a bit more and just remain like efficient. Yes, I know where to go now. I remembered. I was going to look it up and then I recalled the elevator. Ah, you're basically done. I won't go all the way for Quagsire. It's gonna take a bit longer than this. But in the meantime, time to do my lottery and Pokemon Emerald. Hey, there we go. We got the win. It's not that it was that easy that I won. I did do like 2 attempts whenever I was like starting the stream. So I just happened to get the win on the first go upon this switch on. I've been slacking on the Mirage Island checks, but I checked it yesterday. No joy. I feel like I gotta start just catching a bunch more Pokemon and give myself more options, but problem is the more Pokemon I catch, the more time I have to sink into fucking looking. Or going through the boxes and doing it, because It is so time consuming. I think it takes me like 40 minutes to go through the current list of Pokemon. Like 45 minutes for about 170 Pokemon. It's so slow, like you cannot sprint between the building and the Pokemon Center. And like you could fly, you can keep a Pokemon on you that has fly, but then the time it takes to like go into the menu, use fly, and then land at the Pokemon Center is equal to just walking there. So it's not really worth your time. Same with surfing, I imagine. Probably no faster. And also just all the extra presses. Instead of just pressing like down, left, up, you have to go like spam the A button. And you know, just do the whole animation of hopping under the water, swimming over, potentially finding a wild Pokemon on the small amount of water that you're surfing on. I'm just cycling over to the Berry Master house now as well, just to get my daily berries while I'm still doing this. So Yan is still not done. I'm surprised. I thought this was the spot. Maybe I've got this wrong. Or maybe this isn't as fast as I remember, and it's just fast because like typically you leave it on for like, I don't know, like 6 hours. Kind of like, again, like the early days of GameCube, like Sonic Adventure 2. I remember leaving that game on all night to let my Chow age and die so I can get Chaos Chow. And then my save file got corrupted because a random piece of paper was inside my memory card, like inside the little socket where you insert it into the GameCube. I don't know why it was there, but because it was in there, whenever the GameCube tried to read it, it got corrupted and it deleted everything off my GameCube, including my Chow data. I was devastated because I fucking love that Chow garden. It had all my hardest work on there, and that was my first time having a save file of 180 emblems on Sonic Adventure 2 as well, and it all got deleted from a random piece of paper. My Smash Bros. Melee save file with like all the characters unlocked as well, gone. Miserable time. Okay, there we go. Ugh, right. Yanma, you gotta be done by now, right, buddy? Okay, it's basically done. I think by the time that I walk down there, it'll be good. I'm not gonna sit here and do it for Quagsire, because that'll take way too long. Diddo diddy me, diddo diddy me. No, it's not ready. Come on, Yanma. Yanma might not be one that opens its heart gauge by walking very quickly. Also, at first, I mean, it doesn't look like it now as I'm walking around it, but from like this angle, this platform kind of looks like a time gear from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I did a playthrough of Explorers of Sky, I think about a year ago, like just off stream. And like, honestly, Sky is such a good game. I remember I did like a stream of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue, you know, a good number of years ago, on Twitch, but only did one episode. I think if I ever do Mystery Dungeon, I'd love to just jump straight into like Sky, because it's got like the best gameplay and the best story. It's just great. The problem is with me, I like to work up to these things like, oh, let's do the first games first, so, you know, Red and Blue, and then like maybe Time and Darkness and then Sky, but I don't know if I really want to do Red and Blue. Maybe I'll go back to them one day, but I don't know. I think for me the excitement was like getting to read through the story and doing all the character voices, but there got to be too many voices in that series, and like I was just like, I don't know if I can be bothered reading for 2 hours at a time on live stream. It was just kind of like, what if I didn't? There we go, we're at 12 purified Pokemon so far. Not bad. I should just drop a CF while I'm here. Okay. Let's go, Barry, fucking move. Okay, Let's go. I know where to go now. At least I hope so. I've technically not been told anything. They just said, go to Pyrite and talk to these girls. You talk to the girls. No, I'm not talking to you. Okay. I guess the hint was they said that they saw them snooping around like the base. But that's not explicitly telling me like, hey, go to the base. Plus, like, do I need a key or something for it? I don't remember.
Too bad for you, this elevator is off limits.
Chaser Kai. I definitely fought you the first time I was here, but I guess this is a new battle and not a rematch. Brava and Fampi. Oh, why am I leading with both Espeon and Umbreon? God damn it. I mean, this is fine. Not enough to take out a Fampi, but it did get confused. That's not too bad. Oh. Okay. And then we'll just switch the attacks, and hopefully Vibrava should go down to Psybeam. Love Colosseum and Confusion. I got this beside me right now. In case you were wondering why I'm looking to my right, just little pup trying to sleep. But I'm keeping her awake because I'm yapping on stream at 2:40 in the morning. No matter what, this elevator is off limits. I got an F disc. Okay, so we know that the elevator is the target right now. Oh my god, is everyone in here gonna battle me again? Are you fucking serious? This seems unnecessarily, like, not grindy, but like patty. And I don't mean like your Irish fella from the bar. I mean, like, do we really need to pad out this section? I guess maybe because like they're trying to increase our level a bit, but come on. Alright, let's do the old strategy of like just picking on someone. Oh wow, that did nothing. Well, goodbye. Let's pick on the Talo. Oh, well then. At least this works out, because Bite will go second here. I think, did Noctowl just go through the ground there? Damn. This thing's actually kind of beefy. Let's try Return and see how it does. See how it deals with physical. Not great either. Y'all mind if I stand in the air real quick? I don't understand why it does that, why it, like, they have a flying animation, but then when it, like, cuts to them for, like, not taking damage, it reverts to their neutral animation. Very strange. Well, that knockdown was a bit of a pain in the ass, but there we are. Bom. Too strong for me. Oh man, I'm on my ass. Do I have 4 wheels on each skid or 2 big wheels? Can't tell. Oh no, match, I must level up some more. You're a higher level than me, my guy. You're just bad. Bad at the game. Get good. Scrub. Loser. I don't know why I was about to call him a wanker, but... You know, I know it was in my heart. Ding ding bang ding dong. Alright. I don't know how far here I have to go to get this key. Oh god. Are they really gonna make me fight every fucking person in this building again? That's so annoying. I don't want to do that. Why would they make us do that? Geets! His name is fucking Geets. Geet yourself out of this building. Why have the police not arrested all of you here? Bandana guy. Onion head, here he comes. Oh, he loses like nothing from being sent out in the battle. Nice. Yes. And a Carvana. Well. Could have selected. Oh, for fuck's sake. And Pupitar's going underground. Alright. Espeon. I don't really have any good options. Okay, good chunk done from getting out of hyper mode, so that's not too bad. Swablu also doesn't have a lot taken off for being sent into battle. Ooh, well, that's dead Meditite. I feel like these guys' levels are gonna be biting me in the ass here. Alright, let's try Dunsparce. I'm not leveling up my Umbreon and Espeon enough, and I'm not leveling up any other Pokemon because I'm rotating out so much. This might be a problem. Also, maybe I should focus on Carvana for the time being, just while I learn what the speed is of this party. Well, not great is the answer to that. I have to fight everyone in this fucking building again. I don't want to do it. Ooh. Oh. Okay, okay. Ooh. Again, confusion in Colosseum is overpowered. I love it. Guitar using Thrash. Dunsparce is okay. Okay, that's alright. Want a big hit. And then Surf from Quagsire. I don't think it's going to be enough, but... I was wrong. I want to go wilder. You still got most of my team, my guy. You're plenty wild. I kind of feel like I should maybe put the EXP share onto one of these guys. I mean, they're getting in fights anyway. Like, I'm putting them in with a Shadow Pokemon every battle, so they're always getting EXP. I suppose in a way I'm just looking at it in the aspect of like, because I'm not using the Shadow Pokemon as party members at the moment, the EXP that they're getting is kind of wasted. So I may as well split it between Espeon and Umbreon. I don't know. I don't know what to do or what my overall plan is. Ba-ba-boom. And Quagsire is almost done. One more battle ought to do it. I think Meditite and Swablu are going to be a pain in the ass for their heart gauges. Oh my god. Why? Why? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a coincidence. I happen to come back here, and they just always do a rematch when you come back here, and I didn't need to be here. But I feel like I'm meant to be here. God, it's where the elevator is. It's like... Maybe... right. I am going to go to the jail and speak to the girls again once I'm done with this battle. In case they're like, elevator? We don't know shit about no elevator. I ain't giving you the key, and the key definitely can't be found at this location and this address. It's probably not. I probably just have to climb this area, but I'll go and talk with them and see. Jesus Christ, Meditite. Well, it's gonna die when I Shadow Rush, but goodbye. Or maybe not. No, that was good damage, actually. Damn. Look at him go. I misjudged you, Meditite. I guess. Okay, let's get out of here. And just heal again, because Meditite just is like a wet napkin in terms of strength. Okay, I don't think this is gonna do... I thought there was a gap back there. Okay, let's go talk to the girls. I don't think this is gonna do a thing. I think I just need to climb this area again, and then it's just gonna like be there somewhere. Cause yeah, I genuinely don't remember. It's the last time I did a full playthrough of Colosseum was probably well over 10 years ago. Obviously, the playthrough I was going to do on my channel originally. Okay. Okay, no, there's nothing to say. Obviously I fully intended on doing like a full playthrough the last time, but we got further than my entire Let's Play by the second stream of this current playthrough, so I didn't get very far on my Let's Play. But that's because back then I was like recording like set time limits. I think it was like 25 minutes I was doing. And like, you know, you don't get a lot done in 25 minutes is what I'm learning. I haven't like said it anywhere, but like my intention, why am I in here? This was just autopiloting. My intention for like, this is completely aside and nothing to do with Pokemon now, but I probably intend to, I do intend to finish the Breath of the Wild playthrough, but by moving from 30-minute episodes up to an hour. It's like, maybe some people don't want to watch hour-long episodes, but like, it'll get the series done faster. I get to play the game for longer at individual times, and I don't know, like, I like watching longer stuff. Like, you can just put it on in the background and vibe. No, I probably didn't need to fight this guy, but I may as well get the EXP. Wingull and Wooper. Is there even EXP to be had from these two? I mean, neither of these really are a threat. But I think always the priority is ground types, because you never know when a random Wooper is going to have Earthquake. Can it learn Earthquake? I have no idea. Do I want to find out? Absolutely not. See, the problem here is Espeon's getting less EXP. Umbreon at least is getting some. It's like such a weird position to be in. Like, I could probably make it where in a fight like this right now. So Espeon right now is earning half, and Meditite's earning the other half. But I think if I give Espeon the EXP share, then it earns half from the EXP share. Then it also earns its half of the half that the two then split. So it essentially earns 3/4 while the other one earns 1/4. So that might be the way to go instead. Maybe we'll give that a whirl, because right now, like, let's say Espeon gained 111 EXP, Umbreon was gaining 222. So let's give it to Espeon and try that out for a little while. Okay, nothing in here. I knew there wouldn't be. Big man.
You're like bug Pokemon down to a candle. I crush you with my big abdomen.
Electrike and Voltorb. Ow. I just went on YouTube there because, in a bit of a narcissistic move, I like to see how my thumbnail looks on my channel while I'm live, to see, like, does the thumbnail look good? And on my own homepage, I am top of my own recommended feed. That's pretty cool. But also, that is a good thumbnail. I like that thumbnail. Well done, me. I did so good. Yeah, I like to review these things just in case I'm like, I might change the thumbnail, looks kind of shit. But no, I'm a great thumbnail. I'm incredible. Ha ha ha. Oh, you can learn Calm Mind? Interesting. Maybe you won't be so shit after all, Meditite. Except for the fact I fucking hate your design. And also, ooh, I was gonna say also you died, but you didn't. But you will die when I Shadow Rush, unless you go into hyper mode. It's the only way to save yourself is to go hyper. Or you could just be bullied instead. Nothing you can do about getting bullied. Alright, if we send out Quagsire, it's gonna be done and ready for purification, so let's do that. It might have already been done, actually, by the looks of it. Also, it can't be hit by these guys, but that's pretty nice. Nice. Maniac on the floor. She's dancing like she's never danced before. Okay, that worked. Not bad. Rum-bum. This is a dilemma. Oh, glory for the fallen, I'm crushed. Alright, so Meditite dead, Quagsire ready to be purified. So let's put Dunsparce up front. We'll just keep going for a little bit. I'm gonna get some. We're gunning our engines. Alright, let's use Side Beam and Shadow Rush. I hope by Winds and Waves they like get out of that habit of showing the same animation 3 times, like just combine it into one. It's a couple of optimizations would be nice. Alright, so I didn't really make much headway on either of these attacks, so let's bully Ledian. Why are they bullying Dunsparce? Why is Dunsparce bullying himself? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, I'm completely wrong. You're gonna die, Dunsparce. Okay, Swablu v Swablu. These fucking Fury attacks are just wasting my goddamn time. I like how like my character's in an action pose and she's just standing there completely non-bothered. Oh no, my Swablu been hit. It's okay though, I don't really mind. I look like I'm ready to spring into action at any time to save my Pokemon from damage. I haven't, but I could. You gotta believe me. Okay, I should probably go heal after this one because I am a little bit low on party members at this moment. Dropped in the dirt, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound of something. I only lost because I didn't have a Shadow Pokemon this time. I don't think you had one last time, did you? Because I think I was complaining this whole way through, being like, oh, none of these fuckers have Shadow Pokemon, despite all seemingly being in here and working for these guys. Yes. Okay, let's get rid of Quagsire. Ready for purification. And we can put Hitmontop on. That's a nice strong Pokemon. We're getting some strong ones in now. Level 38. And obviously after this we've got Entei, so that's not too bad. Always forget to save when I come out of this screen. Ah, sure, we'll keep Dunsparce in the front. I like how I managed to pause like in the black screen transition there. Thought I'd like broken the game for a second. You're feeling evil? Why? What have you done? I'm feeling evil, but I don't want to scream through your TV what I'm thinking. You'll be mad at me. Also, I'm on your TV. Oh, Mom, hi, Dad, I'm on TV. Look, I did it. I made it in the big leagues. I'm on television. I mean, I've actually already been on television. I'm in Game of Thrones, for fuck's sake. And for anyone that's like new here, being like, what do you mean you're in Game of Thrones? I was an extra. I was in the background of like seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think. I'm in the backgrounds of seasons 3 and 4, I think, and then I was a stand-in for a child actor in season 5. And then season 6, I think I'm in a group setting, like at a table. I don't know, I can't remember. It was years ago that I did all this. Obviously back when Game of Thrones was still being made. I turned the volume down. Because you don't want me to yell about all the... It is bold to put me on a television. Because I will say unhinged shit. Yeah, this seems to be working. They're gaining a little bit more EXP now. So mean.
Looks like you're not the only one who's feeling evil.
Oh man, this guy is so sad. Even though they can't win. It's okay, buddy. You do try your best. Alright. Let's do a tactical switch. It's the room of nothing! Apparently difficult books. What do you mean apparently difficult? It's the other room of nothing! Like you didn't even want to put like a fucking bookshelf in here to be like anything exists in this room.
My Pokemon can dance with elegance even in a temple like this.
So I'm gonna say you have a Curlia. And... of course, a Seadra and a Gloom, I should have known. I've never ever fucking ever heard anyone fucking say what you said to me today. What did I just say? What did I say? What, shooting poopies? You've never heard the term shooting poopies? I assume that's what you're talking about, because otherwise I don't know. We have spoken a lot today, so I have no idea. And if it's not shooting poopies, you're gonna have to tell me what it is, because I don't know. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm Mr. fucking Oblivious. Has ever said that in history? I heard it from watching Game Grumps. Do not fucking sit there and be like, oh, Adam, you're the freak who's saying shooting poopies. I heard it from Game Grumps. I bet you I could YouTube right now Game Grumps shooting poopies and there'll be like a fucking compilation. Game Frumps. Yeah, good one keyboard. Okay, so I said I typed in Game Grumps shoot and the recommendations are shooting game, shoot the goo, shoot your goo, and then shooting poopies. We don't need an ad for this shitty fucking thing on Audible that's been advertised every year. And what are you? I don't know how loud this is gonna be. This might be too loud. I'm sorry. This is an animation.
My album photo shoot. I met up with Sybil, tough cop from the streets. She
This
challenged
is
me to a dance
9 years ago, by the
because
way.
we were superhuman dancers. She gave me a gun.
Literally, this
She
animation
said,
is called
"You know
Shooting
how to use
Poopies.
it, don't you?" I said, "I want to go for poop pants." Nice poop. That was a good one. Take the gun anyway. You'll need it. Yeah. For when the poop goblins see you. And I was like, sorry, you're shooting today. I'll be doing is shooting boobies.
See?
I told you about that, right? What? My friend used to come over. He did a lot of coke. And he would come over like all coked up and be like, dang, guys, I have to shoot boobies. It's totally a coke.
So that's where it's from?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because no one else in my group did it. And so he would always have to awkwardly like go off by himself and just do cocaine and then come back and be like, here's your bathroom.
So now I have the gun.
Right.
I shoot Sybil in the face at the end, didn't you?
No, don't shoot Sybil in the face. She was still alive 9 years ago. So it's from his coked up friend. I didn't realize that's what the origin was. That's really funny because it's just me, sober as can be, has never touched a drop of anything drug related. Like, obviously I've taken like medical stuff, like doctor has been like, here, you need this to like not have a shitty life, and I'm like, okay, thank you. But I've never like smoked or taken alcohol or any drugs, illegal substances, and I'm just over here sober as can be, just be like, yeah, like to my best friends, just be like, yeah, I'm shooting poopies today. Well, not today, I'm just shooting poopies in general. I'm a poop shooter. It is a phrase I have used frequently. Fucking do it, be down and said, of course it's fucking down. But from him saying it, they both started saying it. They've been saying it for years now. And that's where I first heard it. I learned it from watching my dads say it. Please and thank you. I don't like this Cedra using Dragon Dance. It scares me. And this guy's using fucking swords dance? I don't like this. Shooting boobies, do 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 do, oh do 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 do, boop shooting, do 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 do, shooting boobies, yes I am. You can't stop me, you can't stop me, you can't stop me, you can't stop me, shooting boobies, shooting boobies, shooting boobies. This Hitmontop's getting fucked up actually. God damn it. Oh, good XP. Good XPP. Man, I am so on my game tonight. I'm funny as fuck at 3:13 in the morning. You love to see it. Okay, so calling Hitmontop is not very good for its heart gauge either. But Hitmontop is just gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. Maybe he responds more to Cologne? I don't know. I don't know. Anthony, you want me to fuck you? I could sit here and like quote random Game Grumps things like all night, and you'd be like, dude, why are you saying these things? And I'm like, because I'm corrupted. Well, Hitmontop, you did something. Dunsparce, come back out, I guess. I don't remember if I swapped you out or if you just haven't been in this fight. No, this is your first time. Welcome back. Great. Yeah, these guys are getting some EXP now, because I don't need to give it to the Shadow Pokemon. Obviously, you know, if I decide to use any of them on a team, I'm going to struggle if they don't have EXP, but Honestly, the level you find Shadow Pokemon at kind of offsets it a little bit. The end is always so cruelly pitiless. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Good thing the mutt doesn't respond to those kind of noises. What is this? Oh no, I didn't like that. Ding dong, ding oh ding. I was about to say something uncouth when I was healing my Pokemon there, but I decided against it for the betterment of my reputation. The reputation that I don't have and don't care about. Because I'm something of an unhinged man myself. I don't quite care what I say in terms of like making myself look like a fool. Right. I guess we'll just continue to lead with the Meditite.
Now, what compels someone like you to come here just for the single game thrashed by me?
Every like character I can't be bothered to do a voice for is just
Yeah, real be dominant but all you character on tentacle, yeah?
I'm very original. I probably should have switched to the Espeon. I thought about it. I find that whenever I play this game that my Espeon always ends up over leveled compared. Oh, good. I'm glad I wasted both my attacks on you. Okay, well, that's fine. But my Espeon always ends up over leveled compared to my Umbreon, but that's just because, like, Espeon can do more damage and Umbreon just sort of stands there and takes damage. So, in terms of usefulness, Umbreon really isn't all there. At least for, like, taking down Pokemon, which I think is quite important in this game, because in double battles, you know, they've got their whole shtick of, like, I'm gonna use Protect, then Earthquake, or, like, have a Levitate user or a Flyer. Just a lot of shit that, like, you're like, oh, good, I'm dealing with this again. Alright, let's... Secret Power and Shadow Rush Cacnea. Since Tentacle's gonna be doing this shit again. It's almost dead, yes. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Confuse Ray on Tentacool so that when it comes back up... Alright, Meditite died. That's part of my plan, unfortunately. Well, not it dying. I needed it as part of my plan, but the plan can be changed. It's alright. Same plan, different Pokemon. So, I'm going to use Confuse Ray on Tentacool so that when it comes back up, it gets hit with that and hopefully stops diving. And then Shadow Rush with the Cacnea. This guy's just gonna be a pain in the ass if he keeps on dying. There we are. There we are, there's the problem right there, your Cacnea's dead. You didn't give it enough water. Alright, so I either get some hits here or I miss every hit. Shit. I actually don't know. Well, Secret Power. We might get a Paralyze off of it. It hit itself underwater. And then it just spawns back into existence. Oh, Secret Power was very effective. I mean, it wasn't super effective, it was just an effective move.
All these terminologies are making my head spin.
You turned the tables on me! Not the tables! Well, the table looks the same whenever you flip it around 180 degrees. I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you have Runaway? Yikes. Good for wild Pokemon that don't exist in this fucking game. Raises attack. Just like that, it just raises attack. Okay. I think Hitmontop's gonna be a good one to have on Straw just for Intimidate. Anything here? Nope. Okay. Move, Barry, please. Did they never test going into tight spaces? Like, oh, hello. It was a whole lot of fun. Hey, did you come back to make me happy a battler again? Oh, so he wasn't going to battle me, but he just wants to. I feel like he should get the friendly music because he was like, oh man, that was fun. Let's do it again. Corfish and Goldeen. Corfish! I want to fill the entire thing. Oh, I filled 2 pages of my sketchbook. I want to fill the entire thing by the end of the year. How many pages is it? Like, how many drawings per day would you have to do to fill it out? Let's focus on Goldie. So, Dunsparce unlocked Galare, which I think just lowers speed? Oh boy, all those electric types that you can catch up to this point are going to be very effective right now. I suppose there was a Flaffy, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. I'm being rude, I'm sorry. A lot. Does it not say, like, some notepads or books, like, usually say, like, either on the front or on the back, like, how many pages there are? Obviously, if you could do the maths about it, then it would be a bit easier to sort of manage it. You don't want to like do too little. You don't want to do too much. I mean, if you do more than like, say you had to do 2 per day, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna do 4 per day just to like try and like get ahead of it and give yourself an easier time later. But I don't know. That's a lot of like planning and effort and commitment. I mean, bravo if you managed to stick to it. I think I mean, we've talked about it before, but like I've said about how like I was gonna like draw like during like these challenges, or not challenges, but like, you know, in June, for example, I think like Sonic fans do a thing where it's like, oh, like here's a prompt for every day, of June or something to like do a drawing, and I did like 2, and I was like, oh, I'm bored because I'm not a drawer. I enjoy drawing, but I am not an artist. I don't draw, and I was like, I would like to keep going, but I can't be bothered. Speed drop. I think Dunsparce's gonna die. There it goes. 100 pages. Okay, that's not too bad. Just to draw. Yeah, I know. Because that's like, just, you know, doing anything, it's like not caring about how it turns out, like just doing it. And like making it into a habit, like that's kind of like the idea. And typically I am like that. I kind of just, I don't super care about the outcome of the thing, but I'm just generally a lazy person. I'm so lazy. It's my biggest personal flaw is how unbelievably fucking lazy I am. In my opinion. There's probably other flaws I have. Probably. Of course there is. But like, I think personally what I find to be my personal biggest flaw is I'm ungodly lazy. I can never motivate myself to do something. Oh, it got confused instead of paralyzed from that. Oh no, I think I used Confusory on it, didn't I? I don't remember. Another flaw of mine is my memory. Bye, Swablu. I'm sorry that you died from this. I think also unnecessary critical hit added to the counter. Filling a page I consider to be like 4 drawings minimum. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like just doing a couple of like smaller like bits and bobs here and there. Well, yeah, I mean, good luck. Hopefully you keep at it. And Secret Power and Shadow Rush. And obviously feel free to share whatever you're working on in the Discord if you want to, of course. And of course it's within reason. We wouldn't want oh in the server, would we?
Hey, now you stinker.
Alright, so I was just about to make a joke about this. He goes, I love strong guys. He's like, wait, I said love, but don't get any wrong ideas. Oh yeah, I love strong guys. Wait, I said love, but don't get any wrong ideas. This guy's hiding some secrets. You don't have to, dude. It's June. It's okay. You can be yourself. I'm hoping this key is just gonna be in here. Not a good start. Is NASCAR on the TV? Or is there NASCAR on the TV? Yeah, tomato. God, it's not gonna be here. I'm gonna have to go in the fucking... I'm probably not meant to be here. But why would they have all these guys ready for a rebattle at the right levels and all that? You're doing a rebattle too. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I did a 30 days drawing challenge and it sucked the fucking life out of me. Yeah. Which is that thing that like feels like, hey, you gotta go do this. I'm like, but I don't wanna. That's what sucks it out of me. But see, that's the other problem, Brisk, is whenever you have days to skip, you start skipping them, and then after skipping them a while, you're like, I don't care enough anymore. Like, I'm gonna just continue to skip until I feel like doing them, and then you just never do them. This is the same reason why my videos have been absent for like 3 weeks. It's like I missed a week for like the anniversary of Sybil's death, and then I was like, I'll get back to it next week. And then next week came along, and I was like, I'm busy, I'm tired, I'm sleeping all the time, like after work. I'll get to it like in a day or two's time. Then a day or two goes by, and I'm like, I'll get to it again next week. I'll have another week off. And now we're like 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks in, and I haven't made it. All I need to do is go in and edit the next Shadow Generations episode, and then I've got a video. And that's it. And I just haven't because I'm lazy. And like even these streams have fallen behind it for quite a bit, but that has more so just been like, you know, the thumbnail issue that I mentioned to you, and I've mentioned multiple times on these streams, just like not knowing what thumbnails to make and then not having like an idea, and then just like putting it off for way too long. We were blitzing through Emerald because it was really easy. I knew exactly what was coming up next, what sprites I wanted, but it's a lot harder to get like a nice looking thumbnail from, because it's really hard to get like a good in-game screenshot, because the capture is, you know, low quality because it is still coming from a PAL region GameCube. There's no 480i output for this thing, unlike I'm not telling you where Mirabee has run away. That's fine, I don't care. He can go. He's a silly man anyway. There's no 480i output for PAL region GameCubes. Even if you could mod it, I don't know. I remember looking this shit up before, but basically, the PAL region GameCubes just are not physically capable of outputting 480i, even if you had the cables for it. Because they released like component cables, I think that's what they are, for GameCube, but PAL region literally has it like not enabled. Why that is, I do not know. So we can't get the best quality. The best quality you can get is from like a North American GameCube or Japanese GameCube, I think. I mean, the best quality you could probably get is by playing off a Wii instead. And like, I guess I probably could have done that for this series, but oh well, too late. I'm on GameCube. It's just been easier just to leave the GameCube set up and use it for everything. Let's see. National Men's Health Month. A strong man is a healthy man. To be a workaholic. I watch a few YouTubers that never ever take days off ever. They go on vacation and they fucking post videos. I mean, yeah, I mean that's what you do, is like you stockpile recordings so that you can upload while you're away. Or depending on who you are, you record while you're away and also just take your work with you. Because for some people, they just really like doing it, and so they don't care if it takes up vacation time, like they're happy to do it. And I know that feeling. I remember like when I started like this channel in 2014, like even though I was basically brand new, I went on, well, I didn't go on vacation, but I went to a convention in July. So like, no, it must have been in June. Like I started in June, but well, whatever it was, I went to a convention basically the same year that I started, and I had pre-recorded videos to upload over the days I was at the convention, just because I wanted to like do the whole thing properly. It's like, I'm going to pre-record things and I'm going to get them edited and uploaded and scheduled and ready to go for while I'm at the convention. And while I'm at the convention, I was like looking and being like, yes, it went up and no issues. Yes, oh good. You know, oh, there's a couple views on it. Nice, people are watching it. Okay, cool. All right, tomorrow's one's ready to go. Hell yes, I'm ready for this. And like, it was nice to be able to like have the time off, whilst also knowing that the videos were getting uploaded and I wasn't missing anything. Like I do miss being that efficient, but also that was whenever I was trying to do like daily shit, and like I literally cannot do daily now to save my life, because I couldn't do it back then either. But at least back then, you know, I was like in 2014, so that was 12 years ago, I was 19. So I had no job. I didn't get my first job until I was 20. I basically like finished school, then went to like whatever it's called, like further education for 2 years. We call it tech or college. It's different from American college because that's our university. But I did a course for 2 years, and then after that course got me to 18 years old, and I basically took a year off, or maybe it was 19 is when I got my first job. Yeah, that's right. So 18 to 19 I did nothing, and then 19 in September, whenever I was 19, is whenever I got my first job as a Christmas temp staff. But I only worked like 4 to 8 hours a week, maybe 12 when I got closer to Christmas. So like, I literally didn't have to do, I had nothing going on in my life besides YouTube at that point, really. So like, I had all the time in the world to like record and upload and schedule, and it's just not possible now. I work a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. I have like time in the evenings, but like, I won't lie to you, out of the 5 days of the work week, I probably fall asleep on the sofa after work at least 3 of those days. Every single day. Every single week. I did it today. I didn't think I needed to. I felt like I actually had some energy today, and I still fell asleep. But I'm just always so fucking tired after I work. And it's self-inflicted. Like, I don't go to bed. Like, look at me, I'm fucking streaming at 3:30 in the morning right now. That's because I had my nap and I'm not tired. And I know it's a vicious cycle. You just keep on napping and then not being tired, and then napping and then not being tired. I understand that. But like, it's just who I am. Even on days off where I take, you know, a Saturday or Sunday where I take maybe a good like 8 hours, maybe 9 hours of sleep, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm still tired, but you know, I may as well get up. You know, Saturday I'll watch like the new episode of Pokemon Horizons, for example, and then go about the rest of my day. Like, lately what it's been is like, you know, watch Pokemon Horizons and then shiny hunt for a little bit, because I'm still hunting for Kyogre. I need to heal, and I could just keep on powering through here. I know there's a healing machine in here, but it's a little bit further on, and I would rather get my Shadow Pokemon revived before I continue. So we're gonna take the long trek back downstairs in this building, unfortunately, just to speed this process up a little bit. But yeah, and then I'll just sit there and shiny hunt and watch YouTube videos for maybe like 2 hours, and then, you know, at that point, I've just gotten tired again, and I'm like, well, I feel like I shouldn't need a nap. I've had like 8 hours, 9 hours sleep. That's what people are supposed to get, and I'm still tired, and then I have a 2 hour nap in the middle of like Saturday afternoon, and it's like, I didn't need this. I didn't want this. I wanted to be awake all day and go to bed at a normal time. But it just doesn't happen. I always need a nap. I'm just always tired during the day. I mean, hell. And I've told coworkers this, so they know this is a thing. There are times when I'm working from home, because we get a 15-minute break, then a 30-minute lunch break, and then a 15-minute break. there are times when I'm working from home where during any of those, usually the 15-minute breaks, because those are when I need it the most, because that's like, you know, 11 in the morning or like 3 p.m. like before, like 2 hours before finishing, I usually hit my slump of tiredness when I'm working around 2 to 3 p.m. So for those 15-minute breaks, I will very often walk into the other room, put an alarm on for 13 minutes because it's a 15-minute break. I'll put an alarm on for 13 minutes from now and lie down. And if I can get to sleep, then great. If I don't get to sleep, at least I've just sort of rested my eyes and lay down for a little bit and relaxed. I have genuinely had naps at home and even ones in the office, not in the office itself, but like I slept in my car. My coworker advised me of doing that. He said that he slept in his car once and it was pretty great. I was like, fuck it, I'll try it because I was so tired one day. Like I have had naps during the workday, and because I've just had to. It's not great, and it's probably not healthy. But like I think between my naps and my actual sleep time, I'm doing okay for the amount of sleep I'm receiving in total. But man, I wish like if I did my 8 hours on a Saturday or Sunday, it was just sufficient and I could enjoy my whole day instead of being forced to fucking, you know, have a nap at some point. I don't want the nap. I mean, I do. I fucking love a nap. Naps are great. But I wish I could just be awake all day and have energy and have motivation. But instead, I shiny hunt or I play some COD Zombies or I do whatever the fuck I feel like doing, and then I'm just sleepy and tired and all I want to do is go to bed. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a bit of a nap tangent. Oh yeah, because we were talking about like the vacation and the videos thing. I don't know how I got all the way here from that, but anyway. I miss having the time to make YouTube videos is what I'm saying. And the energy. And it doesn't help that all the videos I've been making just get longer and longer and longer. Like, this is part of what I was talking about before, like during our Discord chat, is like why it can be disheartening. Like, you know, all the effort that I put into, like, it's not even like it was a lot of effort, but like it's a lot of recording, a lot of time for like making sure the edit is correct and the rendering is done completely, like with no issues. But like Dokapon Kingdom, that series was one that me and Matthew did there recently, and episodes were between 1.5 hours to like 2.5 hours each. And like that's a lot of game and a lot of footage to upload. And it's a lot of a time investment for people to not watch. But like, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making those videos get uploaded, and because I enjoy it for me, and I enjoy being able to like go back and look at videos that I've done and also videos I've done with Matt. But man, the Dokapon videos were just like a waste of time, essentially. Like no one's watched them, no one gives a shit, and I'm okay with that. But it's like that time I could have used to do a different series or do a different video or do a different edit. Because regardless of what happens, like I have to put that time in somewhere, and that time has gone into Dokapon, you know, that week or whatever, when it could have went into a whole different playthrough. It's a balancing act. And it's why like I used to like have a problem where I would record a whole bunch of things but not edit anything. It's like, oh well, I've only got this much time, I'd rather record a new game that I can then upload than edit one, because the actual finished product is like whatever. And like a lot of times it's like the main thing I'm enjoying is like the playthrough. I enjoy playing the game and commentating the game. It's why streaming has made things a wee bit of a breeze. I don't have to like edit or upload. I just have to like hit go live and everything's perfect. The general creation process is it's exhausting and time consuming. And so it's just difficult to like really prioritize things sometimes. If your videos are too long, just make shorter videos. But then you conversely have the same problem of like, would you rather me upload 9 videos of this? Because this is something I like trialed, right? Like I think I put out like a poll or something like this. Because like my outlook is, if there's a long video from a creator I like, I will bring it up and I'll watch it like bit by bit, day by day, and I'll like eventually get through the whole thing. Or I'll have it on in the background when I'm playing like Pokemon or, you know, COD, you know, I'll have it in the background and listen to it, and that'll be my viewing experience for that thing. If it's something that I don't need to necessarily be watching, then it'll be background. I do that with Smitty Plays, for example. I enjoy listening to his playthroughs a lot while I'm playing stuff. And I would consider my channel to be like good for that sort of content. Okay, so you're not rebattling? Okay. At least that would be like sort of where I would say my niche fits in. You did this last time, I'm pretty sure. Maybe he's too close for the trigger of the eye line and it's just kind of bugged or something. But yeah, would you rather me upload 9 Dokapon videos where they are whatever length they need to be and everything's out there and there's no random interrupting cuts? Or I splice them up into 30-minute intervals because I worked it out, like I would have been uploading so many videos of Dokapon. And it's like, I'd rather have 9 videos perform badly than like fucking 20 of them. Because no one gives a shit about Dokapon enough to not want to click on any of them. To me, it makes more sense. And especially with just the way that Matt and I record, it's like, there was no good, clean way to split that series up evenly. Especially with the differing recording times. So like, fuck it, keep it natural. That's, I think, one of my favorite things about DualShock is it's just Matt and I sitting down playing a game and having fun with it and talking over it. Which is what I enjoy from Game Grumps, is like just that like authentic experience, even though they're putting on more of a performance than we are. You get the real couch co-op gaming, you know, vibe. And it's uncut for the most part. It's authentic and it's just, I don't know, I think it's just nice to sit down and watch that kind of stuff from time to time. And just not have to worry about things being like over edited and cut down for size and managing time constraints and all that, because like it's arbitrary. Like realistically, I could make an entire let's play that is just me playing Pokemon Colosseum in full, and instead of me making like, you know, 40 episodes or whatever, I could just record this thing in multiple like weeks and then stitch it together into one like 20-hour YouTube video. I could. You know, it's just whatever way you want to do it. And I think for Dokapon, it makes sense to do those as they were. Splitting them up just means that there's more videos not getting watched instead of just one big video not getting watched. And I know for me personally, I enjoy watching long form and splitting it up over time if I need to, or watching it all in one go in the background. Yeah, no, I think the consensus was shorter. Like it makes sense to do shorter, but like shorter, it doesn't really perform well either. There's no winning, because like, again, for Let's Plays especially, if you do shorter, you're just forcing more episodes over a longer period of time to be released. And that's great for like padding out the year. Like if I wanted to go back to daily uploads, I could easily just do you know, 15-minute, 20-minute episodes again. But then it feels like the game's taking too long. Like, look at it this way as well. With me not doing daily, I'm doing weekly uploads when I have a chance to do so. Instead of you waiting like, you know, this series is coming out and it's like 20 minutes a piece or 50 minutes a piece, and it's coming out like maybe not every day, but like every other day. Like maybe I'm putting other videos in between. I suppose there's no easy way to like go about it, but basically just it feels like it takes a lot longer to finish the series. But then again, I'm doing that anyway. We're right now with Shadow Generations. Like with the way I've been uploading like a main channel video, like a normal video, and then like a DualShock video like every alternating week, and then like something like Shadow Generations that's a long-standing like running series is going like basically once a month. So I guess I'm not really making a good case here. I don't know. I simply don't have time to make more videos. Like I'd rather do one longer video that I have time for than like split it up into multiple shorter videos. I know it all basically works out the same way, but I don't know, man. It's difficult. And I don't think people really want to watch shorter. I know I don't. If I see a channel that I watch upload a shorter video, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? I have to wait till tomorrow to get more stuff. But I suppose the argument right now people aren't getting anything from me, and when they do, it's always like 30 minutes or like an hour or something like that there. Whereas if it was daily, it's like, oh, you could be getting like 15 or 20 minutes a day. And then that like totals up to more, so I don't know. maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just not doing this in an efficient way. But I think it is nicer to like finish a series and be like, here's 20 episodes that are like 30 minutes or an hour each. Or like, you know, 10 to 20 episodes of a series that are like 30 minutes to an hour each versus, you know, a 50-minute series that takes like fucking 40 episodes or something. I don't know. Streams have made things a lot easier. I can just hit go live and it's like, I don't have to worry about how many episodes Pokemon Colosseum is going to take because it's all going to be done in stream and it's all hours that matter here, not episode numbers. It's all, this is just the shit you have to think about. It's like, how long do I make my videos? How long do blah, 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 insert other thing here. It's so difficult to figure out how to do YouTube in a way that matters, or in a way that's beneficial to you or the audience. And ultimately I've determined that I'm like, fuck it, I'll do what I enjoy doing. There are ways to watch long form content over time. It's like having multiple short videos if you just split it up for yourself. Especially because like there's a lot of times, especially something like Pokemon, a 15-minute episode is gonna be like a couple of wild battles and a couple of trainer battles and like fuck all the progress. I think longer just makes it so that there's more things that can happen. I don't know about you, but like watching Chugga Conroy do like Heart Gold, Soul Silver there recently, anytime he did a longer episode, I was like, oh fuck yeah, and then when he had a short episode, I'm like, oh what? Why did this end? I wasn't done. It's the never-ending debate. What is the better form of content? And like in terms of monetary value, long form is certainly the better one. Now obviously I don't make money for my videos, but like when I do, I would like to, when I eventually get monetized, if I get monetized, I'd like to make some money. Not that I'm making long form just for that, but like I just think long form is better for my personal tastes. And this is why I'm anti-shorts. Fuck shorts. Anyway, I have been going on super tangents. I do apologize. Mostly because we're stuck here doing these fucking rebattles that I don't even know if I need to be doing. This could be all completely pointless. But I think it's correct. I mean, we've been told to come back in here. And like, well, we haven't been told to come back in here. I've come back in here and been told, you're not using the elevator. I'm like, well, I'm going to use the elevator now. But I don't have a key for it, so I'm assuming just go back to where I found Mirror B, and then it's gonna be like, oh, surprise key, or something like that. I don't know. I just don't know why they're making me fucking fight everybody. It's so dumb. I'm gonna need to revive my Espeon between battles or something because... Oh no, that's not good. Fuck. I'm in trouble. Yeah, at the very least what I plan on doing here, because we're at the 2-hour mark for the stream, 2 hours 21 minutes actually. I do intend to wrap it up here as soon as I basically figure out what the hell is happening with the under, because I'm pretty sure it's just a case of, well, I'm hoping it's just a case of getting to the end of this area and getting the key from somewhere. But if it's not, then I am worried. You know, I am so confident that you're going to hit yourself again that I'm going to go and bully Shelgon. I don't know why I thought Secret Power would have been better than Bite. I don't like that you broke out of confusion. It's yourself! Yay! Thank you, Colosseum. All reliable. Camera up. Fuck. This won't take out Shelgon. Bite would have, but I really think I got to confuse right this camera because I feel like that's going to be strong. And I don't think what I have is very defensive. I mean, Umbreon's going to be fine, but Dunsparce not so much. Hit yourself! Thank you! All reliable. Okay, one more of those will be plenty. Nice. Alright, Sheldon is done. Dunsparce is probably gonna kill itself on the next one here. And if it doesn't, then Umbreon should be able to take out Camerupt after the extra damage has been whittled in here. Or Dunsparce can do the finishing blow. That works too. Nice. I beat him already. Right. I'm in a little bit of stress. Alright, is it down here? I think there's another trainer before it. Yeah. I ain't getting past her. Well, I still have 3 Pokemon alive, so I think we'll go for it and hope for the best. Rider Sosh. Jigglypuff. And a Mareep. The cute and unassuming Pokemon. Hitmontop is getting its heart gauge done pretty rightly on in this episode. Alright, let's go Mareep, and you don't yet have a fighting type move, but let's go Shadow Rush. Oh, not quite. Cute Charm, fuck. Oh, Mareep with a bit of defense on you. And Cotton Spore to slow us down. Okay. That works, because I was going to use Umbreon here to attack Jigglypuff to get rid of Cute Charm. And then to switch the attack order. Because maybe the physical will be better against Mareep than the special. So this will knock off Cute Charm, meaning that I don't have to worry about Hitmontop being infatuated. And a Cacnea. Yes, that worked. Okay, good plan. Look at me go! I'm a strategist. Strategist. And now it's just a Cacnea. I think Hitmontop's gonna kill itself in a moment. Or Cacnea will probably take it out as well, but Hitmontop's not gonna help itself. Oh, okay. I always think it's gonna do more self-damage than it does. Okay, good. Sosh doesn't know what to do. Oh, Entei, help me. Sosh can get the fuck out of my way. Because I'm pretty sure this is where the healing machine is. Please. Yes, thank God. Ring ding bang ding bong. Okay. Let's take that. Push these guys out. Alright, Swablu needs a bit of work done. So let's put it up front. Let's drop a save. Alright. I don't remember this bridge, but there you go. Okay, I thought that's where it was going to lead me to Mirror B, but I must have to go up first. So let me go back. I was going to say, like, I'm going to go straight to Mirror B and, like, check and see if there's a key in his room or something. But I don't know. I'm just going to go backtrack and get the trainers that I missed here. Just keep myself right. Just go everywhere, battle everyone. Keep my EXP high while I have the chance. And eventually I'll get to the end room. At least we're at the stage now where we can go and heal at any time. Okay. We'll continue with bully strats. Slack off. More bullying. I guess my Nintendo boycott is just way over. Why? What happened? What has changed this? Has something just happened? I don't want an Ocarina of Time remake, but I obviously but I want to play Zelda, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, the Ocarina of Time remake might be enjoyable, and if not, it's like, it's still based on a good game. It's not like it's a bad thing to have it, and like, ultimately, if it is like a worse version, the original version still exists, and also the 3DS version still exists. It won't replace the game that you enjoy. It's like Thousand Year Door. It's like, they're like, you know, you can argue that the new version has things that make it better than the original, whereas the original obviously has like 60 FPS and stuff, even though that's not super important. You know, it's like, why couldn't the Switch version do this? Obviously that's more of like a straight port, like it's pretty close to like the same game. But obviously it's different enough. Okay, so this is the end of this room. There's no real point in keeping it up now that the price is getting raised. I mean, exactly, yeah, like you're stuck no matter what you do, really. It's a shit situation to be in. Quite simply, like, obviously a lot of the reason that they're giving for the increases is because, like, oh, the war, which has been the same thing for fucking everything, like electric and gas prices and all that shit as well. And then, like, even just general fucking inflation, like, you go to the shop, it's like, yes, all this food is now double price because we have to, you know, be mindful of our own costs, you know, with this increase. It's like, yes, but we're not getting more wages. Like, you're doing a price increase every couple months and we get a wage increase maybe once a year. It's really fucking insane. But that's economy, baby. It's a fucking shit show. See, I don't understand that. Like, I don't see how it's inferior. I really enjoyed Thousand Year Door for Switch, and I still fully intend to get the one for GameCube as well. But like, I don't know, and I also really enjoyed like the extra secret bosses they put in Thousand Year Door. The Steam Deck is $1,000 fucking now. Yeah, yeah, that's it's so fucking stupid. I already was, because it's not a product that like interests me. I don't need a Steam Deck. I don't want a Steam Deck. But I find it so interesting because to me it seems like such a niche thing to offer people, because I feel like the people who want Steam Decks already have access to Steam. Like, I can't see the player base that this appeals to, is basically what I'm trying to say. Especially one that can justify that price tag. Basically, the majority of people who want a Steam Deck already have access to Steam in some way or another. Usually because they have a PC. They are PC gamers. My brother was excited for the Steam Deck, and he is a diehard like PC guy. And I'm sitting there being like, well, why would you want a Steam Deck? And he's like, oh, so I can play games in bed. I'm like, but I thought the whole thing that people complained about as a PC gamer was, you know, mouse and keyboard controls and not having to play on like a handheld or on a console or whatever the fuck. Like, yes, I'm sure people like my brother will use a controller on like a decent chunk of games. But like, for the most part, if you're going to be playing Steam, you'll just boot up your PC and play it that way. I almost just don't see who the market is for this console. I've done more than a few 180s in my time. I think we all have. I think it's okay to change your mind on something. I think it's almost a bad thing if you're like, this is my opinion and I'm never going to change it, and then like the only reason you don't change it is because you're being stubborn to not change your mind. Like, you don't want to be proven that you've changed your mind. Like, I've had people in my life, is my age really going to arrive? What? I've had people in my life that I've known personally that have been like, oh, well, you said this. So I'm like, yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. Like, I don't see why people sort of almost get confrontational about people changing their mind. It's a lot. You're allowed to decide, you know, I've changed how I feel about this thing, given new evidence or just new opinions. Like, it's not a flip-flop to change your mind. I think if you're constantly going back and forth on like if you're like, I'm gonna buy the Switch, and then you see the price, you're like, I'm not gonna buy the Switch, it's too expensive, and then be like, oh, I may as well buy the Switch now because it's either now or never, and then be like, but I'm not buying the Switch because this is exactly what they want me to do. Obviously, I'm just using this as an example, but if you were like on and off and on and off and off and on repeatedly, like, then you're a bit of a flip-flop. And then if you're sitting there going like, oh, well, my initial decision was I'm not gonna, like me, right, with Pokobia is like, oh, I'm not buying Pokobia because it's a game key card. So it's like, okay, I'm choosing not to do this, and like I've always known that my intention is to buy it secondhand because I do want to play the game. Like, if I can get it, I'll get it secondhand, dirt cheap if I can, but it's Pokemon, it's not gonna be dirt cheap. I know this for a fact. But I don't want to support like a brand new copy from Nintendo or Amazon or whatever fucking game shop I buy it from, because quite frankly, I don't agree with this thing. But ultimately, I know that I'm going to go back on that decision to not buy the game because I want to play the game. I will buy it eventually. And it's not that I've changed my mind. I think my decision to be like, oh yeah, I don't agree with this, but I'm still going to buy it, is probably worse. Just because I'm like, I'm no longer putting my money where my mouth is. I'm just talking the talk without actually walking the walk. I think I might have gotten a bit mixed up in what I was trying to convey. I'm a bit of a flip-flop. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I've known a lot of people who are just stubborn. Anyway, I'm trying to say, like, you're allowed to change your mind. I don't think there's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to stick to your mind if it's for the right reasons. But, like, let's use this as an example. If it was... I'm only bringing this up because it was an example that was talked about recently. So, Crazy Taxi, having the AI stuff being used in the game, right? You can be like, I'm not buying Crazy Taxi because AI was using it. And that's a fair stance to have. And then, let's say Sega came out and went, okay, we've removed all instances of AI from the game and we will not be using this going forward. And then, if you were to be like, well, I'm still not going to buy it because they use AI in the first place, I think that's being a bit stubborn. I think, you know, you've had new evidence to say that this thing that was once the problem is no longer a problem. It happens all the time with, like, other things as well. Like, this person did a thing I don't like. They should apologize. I apologize for the thing I did. Well, that's not good enough. They need to do more than apologize. It's like, you can't just, like, what's it called? Moving the goalposts. You know, it happens a lot with people that are, like, screaming online. Like, again, for me, for Pokopia, like, I want to play that game, but I don't want to buy a game key card. I will probably end up buying it eventually. But if they released a non-game key card version today, I would buy it right like that. I don't have a problem with the game. I have a problem with the practice. I want to play the game. And so, like, I think that should be the same mentality for someone that's like, I'm not buying this game because you use AI. Okay, then we'll remove all AI and not use it ever again in future. Are bad. Okay, I'll support that. You know, I've definitely bought games as a show of support, even if I don't really care about the game. Like, I've bought some Switch 2 games where I'm like, I don't super care, but I'll buy that. Or, like, you know, physical like, we can argue about limited run all we want, or other retailers like them, but I like the chance of buying a physical copy of a game that would have been digital only otherwise. So, like, there's a bunch of games that I've bought where I'm like, well, I've got this physically, and I'm happy to have bought that. I have gone so off the rails of what I was on by that I don't remember what point I'm making anymore. And let's see. Just kind of worn down. I just want to play Nintendo games. The thing is, with Switch 2, is that with all the games, I don't understand a single one. They're not putting out games I'm set for, like, at all. I mean, I agree. There was nothing for me in that Nintendo Direct today. Like, even with Pokopia, it's like, I do want to play Pokopia, but I'm just watching it being like, so you're gonna put the game on the cartridge yet? Like, I'm just sitting here being a sourpuss about it because I don't care. Like, I have nothing to give a shit about with that game until, like, they grow up and put the game on a cartridge. What a weird way to phrase it. But, like, everything else in there, it's like, they showed off some, like, Donkey Kong Bonanza shit, and I'm like, okay. It's not DLC, but it's just like, we're gonna, like, put some Mario outfits in the Emerald Rush DLC, and it seems to be temporary, because, like, I did the Emerald Rush today, and DK and Pauline wore the outfits while I was doing the rush, but then when I came out of it, it wasn't there, so I guess they're going to remove these as soon as the event is over. Why? What is the point of any of this? Why not just make it so, like you go into the in-game shop and be like, hi, whatever a character it is, I don't remember which character sells you the things. I'd like to buy the Mario hat, please. Okay, here you go, cha-ching, and then, like, it's in the game. Like, why are we gonna remove, I'm assuming they're gonna remove this Mario and Luigi stuff. Why? I don't understand. So I'm like, okay, cool, I guess. Some weird crossover stuff with Mario's 40th because Mario has nothing going for him right now. Yay. And then, like, the whole thing where they're like, do these challenges to get these collectible digital cards. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? What is the point of this? This is nothing. Like I that like had me so confused. I'm like, who is the audience for digital cards that mean nothing? Like I'm probably gonna do it because like I like the idea of like here's some challenges and excuses to play old Donkey Kong games that you'll like. But like once I have the cards, I'm like, okay, I have those now. Yippee, great. What do I do with them? They're not real. What's the fucking point? Unless completing them all lets you buy them from like the fucking like Nintendo store thing where it's like you use platinum coins to buy things, except you still have to fucking probably pay for them. I don't know. The whole thing doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Yeah, there were, anyway, there's nothing in that direct that excited me. I'm like, I don't care about anything that just got revealed. And I mean, to be fair, I am very narrow on my like things that I like in terms of video games. Like I don't have a lot of taste. So like that's fair. It's just that a lot of it doesn't appeal to me, but you know, I was not expecting much, but holy shit did I get even less. Like, still no mention of Mario Kart anything. No DLC, no like fucking random extra costumes for Pauline and DK or something. Just nothing. Meanwhile, Crossworlds is on year 2 of DLC being confirmed. It's like, come on Mario Kart World, like fucking do something. Do anything. This Shuppet's gonna be a bit of a problem. Alright. Oh, we've learned Confusion. But yeah, I guess like if I was looking at myself realistically, it's like, what would I have been excited for in a Nintendo Direct? Basically, tell us something about the new Mario game, which they haven't. Tell us something about a new Smash Brothers, which I wasn't expecting that anyway. I feel like that's another year off at least before anything gets talked about on that, if we're even getting one. Or give us some Mario Kart news, because right now you need to give me a reason to give a shit, because as much as Crossworlds is pissing me off right now, I still would much rather play Crossworlds over Mario Kart World, because I'm just so bored of the player count and like the item balancing and just driving the in-betweens for such a long period of time just to get to the end and you lose to like the fucking gargantuan amount of items that are just getting thrown your way. Like Mario Kart and Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World and Mario Kart 8 have just kind of like made me kind of emotionally numb to Mario Kart at the minute. I love Double Dash, I love Mario Kart 7, but 8 and World, I'm just kind of like, sure, you look very pretty, but like I just don't care anymore, and I hate how stiff the game has become. Like, I wish when there was, I miss when there was fucking whimsy and some looseness to the controls, and it felt like a bit more of an arcade, you know, kart racer. You know, there's a reason why CTR is so beloved. It feels great to play. And hopefully Super Ukulele Kart is fun. I think it's a bold move to make it based after like the SNES Mario Kart. But hopefully it doesn't play like that, because my god, that game is kind of ass to play. Hopefully Ukulele Kart is actually a little bit better. But time will tell. Haven't had a chance to play it, obviously. And then like Crossworlds, like I do enjoy, but my god, the collision against other players, some of the gadgets and the item bouncing on that game also is just kind of awful. It's become a lot harder lately to like playing that game, but I can't deny, like, I like how it feels to play over Mario Kart World, and it's been getting content like every couple of weeks or months. It's been getting support. We have tracks, we have characters. I got the fucking IDW characters, Tangle and Whisper, in there that I wanted. Like I'm happy. This is exactly what I was hoping for. They also got put into a fucking, what would you call it? Audio drama with the Chaotix case files. Like, I'm buzzing with the way things have been going over there. And meanwhile, Mario was like, buy Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Merrillville Park and buy a whole new version of the game or upgrade your existing one for like 10 quid for this DLC. Essentially, I'm like, yippee. Yep. Like, I liked Mario Wonder, but like, I don't know if this was necessary. And they did the same thing with fucking Jamboree TV. Like, buy all this useless shit for Jamboree TV. No, how about you just make the base game have more content? Fuck you. It's a shame that it's Sega. I mean, Sega's gonna do what they want. They're the overall company, but like, Sonic Team aren't doing it. I've said that before. I think that's where like a bit of the stubbornness comes in. If you're being like, I can't enjoy this thing that's made by these developers because their parent company is a shithead. Because right now, as I've mentioned, there's nothing in the Sonic games that has been using AI. And once they do, which they probably will, what you can do is just start making your voice very vocal online and they will hear it. They're very well aware of it. And in the meantime, we can also just continually bombard Sega themselves and be like, hey, can we stop using AI for fucking literally anything? But unfortunately, everyone, as we discussed in the Discord, is so fucking AI brained at the minute. It's doomed. We're all doomed. Why do I have to fight another Matang? An Alambre. I don't think I can put Matang to sleep. Pretty sure it has the ability Clear Body and prevents status afflictions, so focus on Lombre, just for the time being. It has Meteor Mash already? I thought it only got that after it evolved. You know what? I'm gonna send out Umbreon right away and just try and get this Matang dealt with, because this is sluggish. It's so tedious going through this cave with all the fucking Lombres in here. Nice. Alright, well clearly, well let's do Helping Hand into Bite and maybe that'll do a bit more. Because Espeon's not gonna be able to do a whole lot. Oh, and a critical hit? Damn. Teamwork. 20 past 4, damn. Bum bum. What the hell's going on with my phone? I was like trying to like look on Twitter for something and it wouldn't load. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Right, how are we doing? Two fainted. Alright, I'll go. Let's check what the heart gauges are like, because we have been doing decent progress. You're almost done. You're almost done. You're getting there. You're nowhere near. Oh dear. Uh-huh. I've got 2 knocked out, so let's just go and heal. Just keep active. This cave is so fucking big with just so much like floor space with nothing in it. They probably could have made it a bit smaller. Barry. You're just not letting me load things. Thank you, phone. Internet better not be down again. I can see I'm still alive, but my internet died like sometime earlier in the week or last week or something like that. And it's just like, oh, well, I guess I'm sitting in Stone Age times again. How I've missed this. Have I gone this way? I appear to have done so. Yes. Yes. I was going right and there was like a walkway north that like I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this is the one that leads me to Mirabé's room. I mean, there might not even be anything in here, but I have to check. Do. Alright. I hope this wasn't a big fucking waste of time. Please, for the love of God, don't be a waste of time. Oh. Who the fuck is this? I genuinely cannot believe that they make you go through that entire... Miracle Bee! I'm Mirabé's rightful successor. I'm gonna get me an afro. I don't think I've ever fought this guy. It's like fucking Banjax's version of the Mirabé music. And also the name Miracle Bee. I don't remember this guy at all. I don't think I've ever done this. And it's making me start to think that I didn't need to come through here at all. He's got 5 Pokemon. Maybe he's got Sudowoodo on his team. That's very funny though. The really like awful version of the theme. Got 5 Pokemon though. I'm not a huge fan of that. And I don't remember when I last saved. I think I did just save there like before coming here, but I don't know. Let me check my footage. Let's go back. Okay, I saved there. And that was like 7 minutes ago. Let me just watch this and make sure I'm going the right way. I'm just watching my own footage back to make sure, like, if I do need to reset, it's the right thing to do. Okay, I saved before fighting Hunter Zalo. Then I went down. Electrode. I think I just healed. I don't think I saved. Yep, I didn't save. Okay. So if I have to reset, I just need to fight the hunter again, which is fine. This music, Jesus Christ. Let's put up a reflect here. And a safeguard, why not? Hey, good opportunity to like do some protection. And this is exactly why I was going to use reflect. But he outsped us. Sorry, Swablu, I did try. Okay. Aligning. On the plus side, this area at the very least has made it much better for me just in terms of levels and being caught up. Oh, that's useful, actually. On top of the reflect, like, they're gonna be doing nothing to me. Oh, actually. We got a super effective move now. Sudowoodo. Is it the Shadow of Sudowoodo? It is not. He's a fucking poser. That is not as much damage as I thought. Never mind. That was alright. Psych up? Isn't that where I copy the opponent's stat? Yeah, it is. No. It seems each kick does more damage than the last. So as long as you hit all three, then it's a pretty decent attack. Sudowoodo's going last, unless it was just because of Mimic, but it learned Psybeam. Nice. Alright, this better have been worth something, for God's sake. Please just give me the elevator key and tell me I didn't waste my time coming here. My dreams! You've ruined my dreams of getting an afro! I'm sorry, my guy. I don't think Pokemon battles are the problem there. Darn, I don't care if no one agrees. I'm still the rightful heir to Mirror B, even though my hair hasn't grown to a full afro do. No. Don't tell me there's nothing here. Why the fuck are you here? You're a literal Mirror B wannabe. A wanna Mirror B that I don't recall ever fighting before. And you have nothing to give me? No elevator key? No fucking speech? Not even a shadow Pokemon? Is this entire area of rebattles fucking optional and I've been wasting my time? Like, I feel like I'm being stupid. Like, I could just end stream now, but like, I'm so invested right now to figure out like where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do. And we're basically at the end of this dungeon anyway. There is another trainer on the path that we're heading towards. Goddamn. I don't think anyone's ready for purification yet. No. Although Espeon is ready to switch out because they've been getting more EXP than Umbreon. At least they've leveled up a bit. This EXP share idea has been working out pretty well. I'm worried that I've been wasting my fucking time. I have wasted all of my time, and I have wasted all of your time. We have wasted all of our times here tonight. All I've done is catch an Entei, then I wasted fucking an hour and a half. Okay, we go north. I don't remember where this leads us. It's never wasted time if you had fun. I was having fun until I realized that this might be a waste of time. And obviously I've had fun yapping on stream. That's always a good time. Have expended that tentacle to go dive. 4:30. I need to be in bed. Betty Ursa. Oh, Glaire's paralysis. I suppose that's also technically a speed decrease. That's not too bad. Oops. Okay, another bite will be plenty for you. I love going for my Shadow Pokemon for some reason. I guess I go for them because of the level difference and seeing them as weaker and then therefore easier to KO. And obviously, they're programmed that if they can get a KO, they'll go for that move. Aurora Beam. I always like the visual of Aurora Beam being all that, like, rainbowy colored, but man, it's just a shit move. Swablu getting the shit end of the stick here. Alright. You're probably gonna die from this, I'm afraid. Unless we get it down near enough that it doesn't matter. That did nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, wow! It survived! Well, there you go. I mean, really, why are you here? I'm wondering the same fucking question. I'm pretty sure there's nothing for me here. I've wasted my time. I had to fucking not only fight through this cave, but also the fucking building before the cave. Let's not forget that. This has been nothing but a giant waste of my life so far. I don't remember where the elevator key is. It doesn't look like it exists. You're just standing there, not making a force. Okay, this is the last area I can possibly be in. Unless you're going to give it to me, this is a bit of a waste of time. If she gives me nothing, all of this was pointless. And the key is somewhere else. I am worried because I don't remember going through all this and fighting that Miracle Bee that this has indeed been a waste of time. We're about to find out. This is a Cipher Peon, so unless, you know, this Peon is going to pee on me, I don't know. I just wanted to say pee on me because I'm immature. Big bulky Celio, big bulky Celio, big bulky Celio, Aurora Beam! God, Meditite. You as a fragile bitch. Lilip is now ingrained into the ground and not going anywhere. Let's go... physical, I guess? No, let's use Confuse Ray, and then you can use Shadow Rush. I feel like Celio is going to be a bigger problem. It is generally bulky. Alright, I mean, it has Aurora Beam, so Swablu's not going to do very well, but just for the heart gauge, get you out there. Alright, good work, Swablu. Come back. Hitmontop's now ready to be purified. let's stick with Bite for Celio for now, and we'll go triple kick on Lily. One time? Damn. Why do they bully my shadow Pokemon? And a poison? Fuck. Alright, Celio goes down this turn. Leleep, if you want to behave yourself, will go down on this turn. Nice. Dustox. Considering that I'm about to lose Hitmontop, that's not a bad one to be up against with an Espeon in the wings. I think Rapid Spin's a good enough move to do anything, but figured it'd be better than hitting itself with Shadow Rush. And I was very wrong, it was basically worthless. I apologize for the sniffling. There's something in my nose, that's why I've been itching it like crazy. So if this Cipher Peon doesn't give me anything, and this has been a big ol' waste of time, then we're in the stream. I'm out of there, and we'll figure this out next time. Because it's been 3 hours, 10 minutes. And I need to go to bed. Oh, God. What a wasted effort for you. Beating Mirror B won't change a thing. While you are busy wasting time, what will become of the world? This has been a waste of time. Every one of these trainers is entirely optional. We didn't gain anything new from being here, only EXP, which is good. We needed EXP. This entire stream, other than catching Entei, has been a big fucking waste of time. God damn it. So where the fuck is the key? I have to get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna be like fucking trying to sleep and going like, where the fuck's the key? Where do I go? And like, yes, I could just look it up. I ain't doing that. The game should be able to tell me where the key is, so that as a player in the early 2000s who's not using a guide, more content, yay! But Brisk, I thought we wanted shorter content, right? 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This is 3 hours and 12 minutes. This is unacceptable content. Shut my channel down. I give you like full admin rights to delete my channel all of a sudden, and it's like, well, I did tell him he could do it. I'm actually like so, I wouldn't say mad, but I'm kind of annoyed that they've made you fight every fucking trainer in there. and they had a brand new one at the very end, only for it to be determined that none of it mattered. The fucking chief of police was like, I'll email you if I get some information. Which has led me to believe that, like, I'm meant to go somewhere and he'll be like, oh, I've got some information for you now. Come to me and I'll tell you the information that I've got for you. The only other thing I can think of is go and talk to Duking again, or talk to the kids in the back of Duking's place and see if they have anything to say. I can't believe I went and did all that for literally nothing.
The police had them locked up in...
Yeah, I did go see the chief. He said nothing. I gave him my PDA number, which is why I think I'm supposed to leave. Right, children. Okay, good. Keep this up and... Oh, hi, big people. There's good news. I'm close to setting up a communication link with the kids of the Under and Underground Town. Okay, I'm close. I'm going to keep at this. Kids, 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 grid. It's the song for Kids Grid. I wrote it. Isn't it easy to learn? Big people, you're awesome. You're fighting the bad guys, aren't you? I'll help you when I get bigger. Hi, big people. Is Plusle doing good?
No.
Oh, I'm so glad. Let it battle lots and make it strong. That's an actual no, actually. Okay, so nothing was learned there besides they're talking about kids in the Under. It's not like the fucking fortune girl was helpful either. She was just like, go to the Under. And I'm like, I'm fucking trying. Help. Why? Oh. I don't have a key. You went and checked at the lab? What could be? I don't know what's going on at the lab. Okay, you don't say anything. Yes, you said that already. And then teleporting bed girl, and then you're like, eek, it's you, go away, and then you don't. I'm willing to bet that's the key. Okay, it's not the elevator key, but it's a jail key. Well, girls, you're free to go. Elevator going down. There's a key of some sort on her belt. Want to take it? If it wasn't fucking 4:40 a.m., I would be screaming my lungs out right now. I swear to fucking God. You're free to go, pal. It's fucking crazy. They put it on the desk. Instead of just be like, here's the key. Take it. And it's the fact that this fucking guy is like, come back whenever I have some information for you. Next time on the Pokemon Master Challenge, we go to the Under and actually make some fucking progress, because this has been a big waste of time, and I'm sorry that everyone wasted their time here. This is a stream. Streams are long, yes, but think of my uploads as just non-live streams. It's the same fucking content. Anyway, I'm gonna go and angrily sleep myself to death. And we'll be back with more Pokemon Colosseum. Eventually, I think I need to emotionally recover from that, because that is one of the stupidest things Because, like, I feel like I was looking around here very thoroughly. It's like, why did you put it on this random fucking table? It wasn't here near the entrance where these two were. It wasn't near these guys. It was just on this table. And, like, if you're not looking for the blinking object, you just miss it. Watch you skipped one line of dialogue and it made the whole stream. Just shoot some angry poopies. No, no angry poopies anymore. I'm all poopied out. Angry, yes. Poopies, no. But like, no line of dialogue told me, oh, by the way, the key's on the fucking table. None. They told, the only things I was told was, go to the jail. There's some new prisoners. And I came to the jail. I spoke to the prisoner. She wouldn't talk to me. Couldn't reach her. I'm like, okay, I can't get in. I must need a key. And then I go and talk to the guard. He's like, oh, we're going to do some investigation. I talk to this guy. He's like, oh, tell you what, we've got more information. Give me your PDA number, which implies that he's going to call you or give you an email and be like, oh, we've got some more information. Come on back. Like, whenever we went to the lab and Dookie was like, you got to come to Pyrite Town. And I'm like, I don't want to go to Pyrite Town. I'm at the fucking lab right now. And then I came to the fucking Pyrite Town. And then Dookie was like, you gotta go to the jail. I went to the jail, and then this whole shit happened, and I'm like, oh, I guess nothing happens in the jail. I gotta leave. They mentioned that these two were snooping around the old building. I guess I gotta go to the old building. And then they make every fucking trainer rematch you for no reason. Rematches don't happen unless there's a reason. But there was none. Why? The entire fucking dungeon. What does that even mean, Brisk? I don't know what that means. Oh, fuck you. I know what you mean. Shut up. I'm not. I beat this game as a kid. But come on. No one in the game said there's a key on the table. Or the chief should have been like, here's a fucking key. I feel like I can criticize this game I love and be like, hey, some stupid fucking decisions here. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching this train wreck of an episode. We caught Entei in a Pokeball. That's all we did today. 3 hours and 20 minutes. Goodbye. Good night. I'm gonna save again. Jesus Christ. No wonder I never fucking recognized that Miracle Bee character. Stupid. Alright, goodbye. Good night. Never talk to me again. I'm going into hibernation. Bye.